Muletrain!
It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Friday, April the 20th, 2018, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Each year, the Marine Corps Heritage Foundation presents a series of awards to both Marines and civilians, recognizing their exemplary work in advancing and preserving Marine Corps history. The 218 awards will be presented during a special ceremony at the National Museum of the Marine Corps in April. The honorees and award winners this year include the Colonel Joseph Alexander Award for Distinguished Work of Biographical or Autobiographical Literature about a Marine goes to Dr. Fred Allison, a Muleshoe High School graduate, for his book, We Are Going to Win or Die There, with the Marines at Guadalcanal, Tarawa, and Saipan. He is the son of Gene Allison of Lubbock, former longtime resident of Muleshoe. Congratulations to you, Fred Allison, who is being honored by the Marine Corps for his book about Muleshoe native Roy Elrod, who is also a Muleshoe High School graduate.
Funeral service for Laura Jane Marbury Seals, 86 of Muleshoe. It's scheduled for 11 o'clock Saturday morning, April 21st, at the 16th and D Church of Christ here in Muleshoe, with Curtis Shelburne officiating. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. There will be a family visitation from 5 until 7 Friday at the Ellis Funeral Home. Laura died on Wednesday in Amherst. She was born September the 22nd, 1931 in Fort Worth to William C. and Grace Wheeler Marbury. She married Don Seals in West Camp on September the 19th, 1948. Laura and her husband lived and farmed in the Baileyboro and West Camp communities all of their married life. People in the community noticed that the two of them were always together. When he passed away in 2011, Laura lost her best friend and the love of her life. She was a member of the 16th and D Church of Christ here in Muleshoe. She was preceded in death by her husband, Don, her parents, her sister, Myrtle Frizzell, two of her brothers, Bill Marbury and Robert Marbury, and one grandson, Britt Bentley. Laura is survived by her son, Larry D. Sills, and his wife, Donovan of Anton, her daughter, Liz Bentley of Amarillo, and her brother, Benton Marbury of White Salmon, Washington. 6 grandchildren and 9 great-grandchildren. The family suggests memorials be sent to Cal Farley's Boys Ranch, P.O. Box 1890, Amarillo, Texas 79174, or the White River Youth Camp, P.O. Box 455, Crosbyton, Texas 79322. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com online. And repeating, funeral service for Laura Jane Marbury Seals, 86 of Muleshoe, is scheduled for 11 o'clock Saturday morning, April 21st, at the 16th and D Church of Christ, with Curtis Shelburne officiating. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Please keep the Sills family on your prayer list today. Finally, some rain chances in our forecast for today on Friday for the Muleshoe area. Showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly after 1 p.m. this Friday afternoon. Mostly cloudy, high near 63 degrees. Breezy conditions with the south-southeast winds 20 to 25 miles per hour. Gusts as high as 35 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation today on Friday is 60%. New rainfall amounts between a tenth and a quarter of an inch are expected, except higher amounts possible in heavier thunderstorms. Tonight, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low around 41. southeast winds between 15 and 20 miles per hour, decreasing to 5 to 10 miles per hour after midnight tonight. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour. New rainfall amounts of less than a tenth of an inch, except higher and possible amounts are possible in thunderstorms. Then Saturday, mostly sunny, high near 64 degrees north, northwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy Saturday night, low around 38. Sunny on Sunday, high near 69 degrees, north winds around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low around 41. Mostly sunny on Monday, high near 75 degrees, south winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Then Monday night, mostly clear, low around 48. Tuesday, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms during the day, mostly sunny, high near 75 degrees, south-southwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming north-northeast 15 to 20 miles per hour Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday night, another chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low around 43. So let's hope that we're going to get some rain today on Friday. Showers and thunderstorms likely during the day today, mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy, high near 63. Chance of precipitation is 60%. It's going to be breezy during the day with wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour. Then tonight, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy, low around 41 degrees. Wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour tonight. And our chance of rain is 50%. Well, as we mentioned earlier, the MHS tennis teams had an excellent result in the district tournament and are sending lots of kids to the regional tennis tournament that is taking place. It took place yesterday on Thursday and today on Friday in Abilene. The Mules won 2 district championships, and the MHS medaled at the district meet, 8 varsity and 16 JV. The varsity mixed doubles team of Lily Barrera and Jacob Kettner won the district championships and are playing now in the regional meet. The varsity boys doubles team of Isaiah Perez and Ricardo Torres won the district championship and also are playing today in Abilene. The varsity girls doubles team of Sophia Sines and Angie Avilas won second place and are in the regional meet as well. And Cassidy Cage and Luke Leal both won third in singles and are in regional alternate spots. And again, regionals was taking place on Thursday and today on Friday. It's the Conference 3A Region 1 regional tennis meet in Abilene going on today. And congratulations to these Mules and Lady Mules and their head tennis coach, Jody Wood.
Beta Sigma Phi celebrated Founders Day Tuesday evening in the parlor of the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe by naming Charlotte Stanford, wife of Radon Stanford, Woman of the Year. Sheila Stevenson gave the blessing before the meal served by the members from Leal's. The welcome was given by Val McCamish, City Council President. Other officers serving this year with Val, Vice President Sandy Chitwood, Secretary Treasurer Brenna Birch, and Social Coordinator Sheila Stevenson. Donna Glover was named Member of the Year of Zeta Rho Chapter of Beta Sigma Phi, and Val McCamish was named the Xi Omicron Xi Member of the Year. Congratulations to all of these women who were recognized. That is Charlotte Stanford, Woman of the Year, and Members of the Year, Val McCamish and Donna Glover. Alice Lyles read the Founders Day Pledge, and Linda Wood read the message from International. Vicki Black and Tisha Boning gave the highlights of their chapter's years and introduced as the officers for this year. Zeta Rho Chapter President has been Donna Glover, Vice President Melba King, Secretary Vicki Black, Treasurer Pat Young, and the City Council representatives Sheila Stevenson and Sandy Chitwood. This year, Xi Omicron Xi chapter officers have been President Shar Phillips, Vice President Linda Wood, Secretary Tisha Boning, Treasurer Judy Davenport, and City Council Representatives Brenna Birch and Val McCamish. Also, Pat Young explained the pennies from heaven, and she explained that is for the members when they need help, and people are just to bring their extra change and put it in the jar, and it amounts to quite a bit to help out their fellow members who might have problems. Also, the closing ritual was read by Anita Black, or really led by Anita Black. Also, the new officers of Zeta Rho will be President Donna Glover, Vice President Pat Angeli, Secretary Vicki Black, Treasurer Pat Young, City Council Representatives Sheila Stevenson and Sandy Chitwood. The new Xi Omicron Xi chapter members, officers will be President Shar Phillips, Vice President Linda Wood, Secretary Brenna Birch, and Treasurer Judy Davenport. And the City Council representatives for Xi Omicron Xi will be Brenna Birch and Val McCamish. The new president of the City Council will be Sandy Chitwood, Vice President Val McCamish, Secretary Treasurer Brenna Birch, and Social Coordinator will be Sheila Stevenson. Special guests at the dinner were Rowena Myers, Betty Smith, Gina Wilkerson, Dolores Harvey, and Megan Reynolds, and we were all, in the past years, Women of the Year. We'll be back with more Muletrain news.
Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location, monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action, deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
This is Isla Reynolds. I am 7 years old, and I know one thing, that Leal's Mexican food is the best. I love the chips and salsa at Leal's. The enchiladas are super. You have to try the guacamole and sopapillas. That's at my favorite Leal's in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard.
New all over the store at Tattered Tumbleweed in Muleshoe, located at 1405 West American Boulevard. Check out these bath bombs and magic dust, perfect to make your little girl's bath fun. And see these cool animal chairs like this bear and elephant. They have replenished their stock of Muleshoe t-shirts now in pink as well. They haven't forgot the men at Tattered Tumbleweed, as they have new Duke Cannon bricks of soap and beer soap, including the new fragrances of fresh cut pine, campfire, and leaf and leather. See their selection of boot care goods, And they have in new men's cologne by Black and Blue, Open Range, and Twister. Don't forget their baseball cap selection is going fast, but more is on the way. And Tattered always has in lots of men's shirts and jeans perfect for work or play. Great gift-giving items always can be found at Tattered Tumbleweed, including mud pie serving dishes, home decor items, canisters, and kitchenware, all at 1405 West American Boulevard. Come see them Tuesdays through Fridays, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m., and Saturdays, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m., or call 806-272-MULE. Tattered Tumbleweed in Muleshoe, Texas. Well, baseball will be in action here in Muleshoe, but the games have been moved up from 4:30 until now. They're going to play at noon. The varsity will take the field first, and the JV will follow. That's here in Muleshoe. Varsity baseball at noon versus Slayton, and the JV will follow. Some baseball news from Coach Wes Boatman. He wanted to share some of the great things the baseball team has been doing on the diamond. They got their first district win after a tough first round and saw a few get away. They beat Littlefield 12-7 last Tuesday and followed that up with a good game against a top 10 team against Shallowater. Then earlier in the week, they traveled to Roosevelt to play. The JV won 12-1, and the varsity was up 3-2 all the way to the bottom of the sixth. Going to the top of the seventh, they were down 6-3, and the Mules battled back and tied the game at 6 to force extra innings. They played 10 innings total and came away with a 7-6 victory. They started the game at 7 and finished at 10:30 at night. It was a long and hard-fought game. Riley Kettner pitched the first 6 innings, and Joseph Rahino pitched the last 4. The winning RBI was hit by Julian Elizalde. The varsity Mules team is Jacob Barone, Matt DeLeon, Julian Elizalde, Jacob DeLeon, Keelan Flores, Riley Kettner, Carter McCamish, Rigo Mendoza, Jesse Montiel, Jose Quintana, Jojo Rahino, Josh Torres, Moy Elizalde, Ethan Villa, and the coaches are David Sturdivant and head coach Wes Boatman. So good news out of the baseball team as they've got some wins recently. And again, they take the diamond, the field today at noon against Slayton, and the JV will follow here in Muleshoe. Well, MHS track athletes advanced to the regional track meet on Tuesday at the area in Tolia, and they include in the 4x200 meter relay and the 4x400 relay Lady Mules Kendall Miller, Reina Regalado, Anai Barrera, and Natalie Elizalde. Emily Mora is the alternate. Delaney Martinez as well as an alternate. In the mile and the 2 mile, Lily Martinez. In the mile, Ethan Gonzalez. In the discus, Keely Dunham, Carlos Meza. And in the high jump, Isaac Mendoza. In the 800 meter run, Mikey Lozano. And in the 400 meter run, Romeo Reyes. The regional track meet that all of these Mules and Lady Mules qualified for will be in Abilene on April the 27th and 28th. That's Friday and Saturday, April 27th and 28th. So good luck to all of them. Be aware there's no school today on Friday here in the Muleshoe Independent School District as it is a comp day. Mary DeShazo students have done well in one of their new enrichment programs. Muleshoe has only had a robotics program for about 2 years, and their students are advancing now to the playoffs. They are DeShazo students Donovan Moreno, Brayton Butler, Hayden Burris, and Jordan Reyes, and they represented DeShazo and MISD very well. They advanced to the playoffs in a few weeks. Their team placed 4th at the competition they were recently in and 22nd in the region among 184 teams total. Again, they are Donovan Moreno, Brayton Butler, Hayden Burris, and Jordan Reyes. Congratulations to them. Well, the mourning dove nest that was laid in our backyard, there's a lot of action that is going on now as the hatchling is beginning to move around and walk and stretch and test out its wings much more often. And as we told you in our last Muletrain on Tuesday, when the mourning dove mother left the nest for most of the night. That's becoming more normal as both parents are coming and going quite often, and sometimes both are in the nest, and then for extended periods of time both are gone, leaving the hatchling alone by itself as it gets much bigger. You can see marked growth in the baby, which makes it an awkward sight when the parents do try to nest on top of it. Anyway, we do expect the hatchling to leave the nest and try to fly away any day now, so we're trying to leave our camera on nearly round the clock to make sure we capture that event as from the time the egg hatched until most mourning dove hatchlings leave the nest and become fledglings. It takes about 2 weeks, and we're just about at that moment coming up on this weekend. So we will bring you another mourning dove update in our next Muletrain News, and then put together a full video of the last month in the nest when we finish. So look for that to come in the short term, the next week or so. Get your tickets now for the 2018 Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture Banquet. It'll be Saturday, May the 5th. 6 p.m. will be dinner, and at 7:30 p.m. will be the program. And, of course, they'll name the Chamber of Commerce Man, Woman, Business, Employee, Farm Family of the Year, etc. It will be at the MHS Commons area and auditorium, and the featured entertainment this year will be Dan Dunn's Paint Jam by artist Rock DeMarco. Tickets are on sale now. Contact the Chamber office by calling 806-272-4248 or stop by and see Casey Morris Tuesday, Wednesdays, or Thursdays there at the office next to the Mule Memorial. Again, call 806-272-4248. Get your tickets now for the 2018 Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce Banquet, Saturday, May the 5th at the MHS Commons area. The featured entertainment will be Dan Dunn's Paint Jam by artist Rock DeMarco. You don't want to miss this.
Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Muletrain news.
AIM Bank Muleshoe in Farwell is bringing many exciting opportunities to the Muleshoe, Lasbuddy, and Farwell areas, and technology enhancements increase lending capabilities while keeping all of the same smiling faces you're used to in both locations. AIM Bank Muleshoe joins the many area full-service AIM Bank locations in the Panhandle, South Plains, Permian Basin, and Big Country regions of Texas, combined with an ATM network of more than 750 Stripes convenience stores locations in Texas, New Mexico, along with Oklahoma. AIM Bank has a commitment of supporting local communities and their local customers right here in the Muleshoe area. AIM Bank, where a handshake still means something, both member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street has 2 nurse practitioners, Christy Lee and Kristen Neely. You can make an appointment now by calling 806-272-7544 at the Medical Clinic at Muleshoe with either Christy or Kristen. The Medical Clinic at Muleshoe is located inside of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe. Again, the number to call is 806-272-7544 to make your appointment now to see either Christy Lee or Kristen Neely, nurse practitioners at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe.
The spring planting season is here on the South Plains, and Frying Cox has in a huge variety of vegetable and flower plants at 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas. They have in large varieties of tomato plants, including patio, red beefsteak, early girl, celebrity, super sweet, and cherry tomatoes, and more. Lots of pepper plants like Anaheim, New Mexico heirloom, purple and green bell peppers, jumbo jalapeno, Tabasco peppers, and see the great selection of onion plants in at Frying Cox now as well. Get your flower garden going as Frying Cox has in stock begonias, alyssum, sun patience, impatiens, vinca, marigolds, petunias, peony, dianthus, lamb's ear, geraniums, creeping jenny, and pansies. Several great specials like the Manager's Special, which is a 1.1 gallon ready-to-use Roundup weed and grass killer on sale for $16.97, and after a $5 melon rebate, get it for only $11.97. Scott's Classic Sun and Shade Grass Seed, only $6.99 while supplies last. Get Grow Fine Weed and Feed for only $8.97 to get your lawn started right. Mention you heard about it in this Facebook ad and take 20% off any sewing notions or fabrics in their huge sewing selection at Fry & Cox, 401 South 1st Street, Muleshoe, Texas. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m.
4 Muleshoe High School speech students advanced from the Regional University Interscholastic League academic meet in Abilene to the state meet that will be held at the University of Texas in Austin, May the 21st. They are Gio Seha, senior, and he won first in poetry and terp. White Parker, a junior at Muleshoe High School, second in prose interpretation. Kiara Regalado, junior, second in informative interpretation. And Cesar Reyes, third in Lincoln Douglas debate, and he is only a sophomore. Congratulations to all of these headed to state in speech. The city of Muleshoe will hold a special election to fill the vacancy in District 2 on the Muleshoe City Council. The candidates on the ballot will be Lupe Mendoza and Craig Black. And the early voting starts this Monday, April the 23rd, and will go through May the 1st in the City Hall here in Muleshoe. Election day will be May the 5th. Now, you have to live in District 2 of the Muleshoe City Council to be eligible to vote. Our sweethearts are Jamila and Tyrone Clements. And if you would like to nominate someone to be our sweetheart, all you need to do is call us here at Channel 6, but we do need information about your nominee and a picture. It can be a child, a man or woman of any age, or a couple. And we do need a picture and information. Parents of the Muleshoe High School class of 2018 need your help now to make project graduation safe, fun, and memorable for all the MHS graduates. Your donations will help with the expenses such as transportation, location, food, and gifts for their celebration immediately following Muleshoe High School's graduation on May the 18th. This will be a parent-sponsored, non-alcohol, drug-free event. Send your donations now to Project Graduation 2018, 512 West 20th Street, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347. If you need any information about Project Graduation, call 806-346-5965. Please make your check payable to Project Graduation 2018. Acknowledgments will be mailed, and they will really need your contribution by May the 1st, if at all possible. Eva Rainey announces that the Muleshoe Life Group from the Faith Christian Family Church will have a cookout at the new city park here in Muleshoe for all of the first responders of Bailey County. That's the fire, the police, the sheriff and the EMTs and their immediate families. This will be at noon on April the 28th, and that will be in the new city park in Muleshoe. Mercy's Well, a Christian gospel group from Greensboro, North Carolina, will be in concert on Thursday, May the 3rd at the Calvary Baptist Church at 7 o'clock. The Calvary Baptist Church is located at 1733 West Avenue C. The concert is free, but they will be taking up a love offering for the singers. Muleshoe Classroom Teachers Association has a scholarship available for Muleshoe High School graduates who are in college now and currently majoring in education. Application deadline is April the 27th, and you can make application at the Muleshoe High School office or online at Muleshoe ISD website, according to April Smith. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in a moment.
The Bailey County Office of the Aging makes available a senior transportation van free of charge to all Bailey County residents 60 and over. You can make a donation for it, though. For more information, you can call the driver, Herschel Hardin, 806-566-5522, or call the Office of the Aging, Director Judy Kaufman, 806-272-3647. They have regularly scheduled trips in the van to Lubbock, Clovis, and Plainview. They'll also take you all over town. Get a quick and easy ride to the senior center, hair salon, library, bank, health appointments, grocery store, pharmacy, or friends and family's houses. That's the senior transportation van. Call for more information. Herschel Hardin, 806-566-5522, or call Judy Kaufman, the director of the Bailey County Office of the Aging, 806-272-3647.
On our prayer list, please remember Chester and Eleanor Yerby, Olin Clements and Clovis, Eric and Angela Hall, Jean Paul and Corlin Jarman, Landon Nichols and his family, Clinton and Maxine Rogers, Doris Scott, Betty Harrison, Dorothy Turner, Brian Taylor, Gabby Stone, Dorothy Sorley, Glenn Watkins in Plainview. Please remember Lisa Lee of Portales, a Muleshoe High School graduate, the daughter of Margaret and Charles Hamilton of Muleshoe. She has lung cancer, and she has gone for treatment in Houston. Please remember Lisa Lee and all of her family in your prayers. Debbie Trotter and her mother, Joy Stansel, out in the Lasbuddy community, Tony Barrier and Ann Head, who are both in Lubbock, and Tony is taking radiation and chemo treatments, and Ann Head is taking chemo treatments, and her daughter, Marcia Davis, is with her, and they are all staying at the Hope Lodge in Lubbock, and that address is 3511 10th Street, Lubbock, Texas, 79415. Also remember Anita Black and her stepson, Wade Black, who is in hospice care in Amarillo. He is the son of the late Bobby Black of Muleshoe. Remember Paul Wilbanks and his wife Judy, Maureen, and Robert Hooten. Also remember Dorothy Lee's great-great-grandson, Corbin Michael Rennie, son of Lashai Bell Rennie of the Progress Community. The little baby was taken on Sunday morning by ambulance to Lubbock from the Muleshoe Area Medical Center emergency room. we are glad to report he is doing much better and will be okay. Corbin's father, Douglas Rennie, was killed last year in a wreck in the Nazareth community. He also has a little brother, and he is Braden Douglas Rennie. And also his grandmother is Evelyn Davis of Muleshoe also. Please remember Charles Mayhew in your prayers, and remember these families who have lost loved ones recently. Barbara Bush, James Shepard, Lloyd Garlington, Antonio Ramirez, Seth Black, Dax Pummel, Judy Anderson, Bobby Sue Ferris, Clara Sudduth, Jack Griswold. All of these families who have lost loved ones recently.
Well, it is just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain rotating on the cable system on Channel 6 as well. Find it free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Songs from Stories. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
When she was 16 years old, Jean Prescott started playing guitar. She had been singing for a long time.
It was a gift, literally. I was born with it. I can remember singing Muletrain, sitting on my granddad's knee when I was probably 2.5 or 3 years old, with the radio. Riding tall in the saddle, not tied to the earth.
She has just been awarded Songwriter of the Year by the Western Music Association.
I write songs most of the time that are true stories about the people of the West. It's a way to preserve our heritage because without this history, we don't know where we came from. And the best way to share our history with someone is through entertaining them with songs that are our history.
She says she doesn't go to writing. Writing comes to her.
I have mountains of pieces of songs, and I have sets of lyrics. Other people will write lyrics or a partial set of lyrics and send them to me. So I have a stack about 2 feet high. When I really kind of get the bug to write something, if I don't have something rolling around in my head, I'll go to those lyrics and I'll go through and look, and usually something will jump out at me. And I may have had that piece of paper for years.
She and her husband, Gary, sometimes perform together. They live on a ranch near Abilene. They met 24 years ago when a friend introduced them at a poetry gathering in Alpine.
We got out of her truck, and before I could even say anything, she just rears back and in a loud voice says, "Gary, look what Mama brought you."
Jean has produced 13 CDs. One of them has patriotic songs.
When I was a kid back in grade school, the way that we started each day was to turn to the flag of our country, our pledge of allegiance to say. We learned of the great
Jean Prescott of Abilene. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.